In the apocalyptic world, a blindfolded woman had just stepped out of a store when a suspicious man approached her with ill intent. Hearing the commotion, the woman immediately called out, "Who's there?" The man remained silent, his footsteps becoming even more cautious as he closed in. Just as he was about to succeed, a similarly blindfolded hunting dog suddenly lunged at him from the side. The man froze instantly and hastily explained, "I was robbed of my supplies earlier, so I didn't dare make a sound." But this explanation clearly failed to convince anyone. At that moment, pigeons in the square suddenly took flight in all directions. Everyone keenly sensed that creatures were nearby and hurried to evacuate with their companions. Seeing this, Jack hoped they would take him along, and in return, he would provide the location of hidden generators. The man was somewhat tempted upon hearing this, but the situation was extremely urgent. As debris and glass on the ground began floating eerily upward, the group had no time for further questioning and could only temporarily bring Jack back to their camp. Led by the hunting dog, everyone quickly reached a dilapidated tower. The air raid shelter inside the building served as the team's survival base. As soon as Jack stepped in, he saw an elderly couple and a little girl inside the shelter. Rafa pulled him aside and demanded, "Where exactly are the generators?" But Jack had no idea where the generators were and stammered, unable to mark their location on the map. Rafa instantly realized he'd been played and angrily moved to kick him out. Jack immediately put on a pitiful act, "I was too scared, so I lied." But the alert Rafa remained unmoved and was about to forcibly eject him when the little girl suddenly spoke up in German to stop him. No one could understand her except Jack, who translated, "Her name is Sophia." When she and her mother were fleeing, they heard a radio broadcast saying there was a military shelter in the mountains that was safe and self-sufficient. Her mother wanted to take her there, but they got separated along the way. The woman quickly asked about the location. Through Jack's translation, Sophia drew the general direction of the shelter on paper, but getting there would require traveling by aerial cable car. After learning this news, the team became divided. Jack then said, "The food will run out eventually, and there are sighted people organizations on the surface. If they find us, none of us will survive." His words led everyone to vote by show of hands, ultimately deciding to head for the military shelter, and Jack successfully joined the team. However, while everyone was fast asleep in the dead of night, Jack quietly pulled out a small knife and cut a slit in the hunting dog's leash. When the team set out the next day, no one noticed anything amiss as they moved forward toward the shelter with great anticipation. Only then did they realize with shock that somehow, there was now one extra person in their group.